Hey there, hope you're doing well. If you're in your 30s, 40s, and you're not quite where you want to be in life, whether it's career-wise and possibly by extension financially, just in general, this video just might be for you, okay? What I'm going to be talking about is starting over with a one-person online business, okay? Now, if you're joining me for the first time, my name is Christian. Welcome to my channel. I am Christian M, a place where I decided to document my attempted journey to financial independence. Now, financial independence might have several meanings for different people. In our case, we're just simply referring to trying to get to that point where we're earning enough in passive income to cover our living expenses. So if that kind of stuff is of interest to you, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button below, and while you're at it, don't forget to give the video a like. It helps to get it out there to more people that could benefit from this information. Okay, now there's a lot of us, who we go about life and we have certain expectations of ourselves, or there are expectations from other people, whether it's family, friends, whatever the case may be. You might be that person, find yourself comparing yourself to, where your peers are, and you're not necessarily happy with where you are, and you're looking to make a change, but you don't necessarily know where to start. Okay, well, one of the simplest ways that you can go for something, right? Something different, right? Which is, in my opinion, liberating and free, which is not your traditional path when it comes to like work and careers and all that, is something that I like to refer to, or at least it's known as, a one-person online business. For the most part, we're talking here about starting an online business, which does not require you to hire a bunch of people, right? It's just a one-man operation, really simple, and the income potential is, the sky's the limit. Let's just put it that way, okay? Now, I'm not here to try to sell you any pie in the sky guru type stuff, right? Making millions overnight and all that. That's just if you're looking for that, I can't help you, okay? That's not what we're about over here. What I'm referring to is real stuff that's going to require you to put in actual work. It's not rocket science by any means, right? It's simple stuff, right? I'm not saying it's easy, okay? It's not easy, and it's not easy because when I say it's not easy, it's not because the stuff that you need to do is complicated, or it's rocket science, or the technical computer science or math, whatever the case may be, right? It's simple stuff. The things that you need to do on a daily basis to make this kind of online business work is actually simple stuff, right? What makes it difficult is our nature as human beings, right? People, generally speaking, just don't have the fortitude to be consistent and persistent, putting in the work, especially if they're not seeing an immediate return on their time investment, right? This is not like your typical 9-to-5 job or salary, whether it's salaried or hourly wage, that you go in, you work, and you immediately see, you exchange your time for money, right? And you immediately see what you've earned from the work you've put in, okay? This is very different, right? This is more on the entrepreneurial type side of things, right? Where you can put in a bunch of work, a ton of time into something that will take a little bit more time, to start seeing results, okay? This doesn't have to take this doesn't have to take like years or anything like that, right? If done correctly, following the simple, straightforward process, you can start seeing results within a matter of months, okay? Following a simple, proven, straightforward system, and it's there. The money to be made is there for the taking, right? Now, every time I say that, it seems like I'm saying it a lot. I don't want you to focus on the money and how much you're gonna make or how much you can make and all that. Just understand that the first thing you should be looking at is to just cover your living expenses, right? Start from there. Now, on this channel, I decided to go on the path of trying to attain financial independence, right? And one of the things, in order to get there, there's several different additional streams of income that I decided I wanted to tackle, right? One of them was starting a YouTube channel, this particular one that I'm on right now, with the aim of getting to the point of monetizing with the YouTube Partner Program, which requires you to get 1,000 subscribers and 300 and 4,000 watch hours within the previous 12 months. Okay, that's something I'm actively working on. I'm a long way away from that. Whether I get there or not, that's a different story, but at least I'm going for it. Okay, so that was one of the streams of income that I was looking to use to build my base to get to that financial independence. Another one, which is going to be where I know the bulk of my additional income is going to come from, is this whole, the one person online business. Okay, and this can take several different forms, right? It doesn't have to be any rigid one specific way of making money, but whatever it is, it's generally going to revolve around us as the individual, not requiring the help of employees to achieve our goals, right? This is just all a one-man operation. Okay, and for somebody that's looking to start over, that, in my opinion, would be quite an appealing thing, right? And you've got the flexibility of just simply working online, so you can, the flexibility that comes with working online, right? So you're not fixed to any one location, like having to go to an office, right? As long as you have a laptop and an internet connection, or your phone, right, and your phone, I suppose, you're good to go. Okay, so you have a location freedom, time freedom, where you basically control your time, and the goal eventually is financial independence. All right, and the way this would work, okay, it's going to revolve around three main things. I call it, at least the way I'm going to go about it, is just look at it like GEM, all right, GEM. And it's just three simple phases, right? Growing an audience, right? Traffic generation. In order for your online business to succeed, you need to drive traffic. Okay, you're gonna have to determine what form of traffic you want to go with, right? There's two main forms. I'll cover that in a whole nother video. You can go the paid traffic route, where you're paying for advertising to bring business, to bring traffic to feed your business. Or you can go the organic route, where that's typically going to be stuff like what I'm doing right now. Okay, social media, right? There's so many different social media platforms, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, whatever the case may be. You're just going to have to decide what platform you want to go with. And those are things that I'll cover as well, like to help you decide, right? YouTube is something that anybody can get started with, but if you're somebody that doesn't like to be on camera, doesn't want to be on camera, then maybe YouTube is not for you. Okay, that is the place that I encourage the most, so at least the one that I feel like is like one of the best ways to generate traffic. I'm not going to get into why that is, that I think it's one of the best, but I'll cover that in another video again. Here I'm just giving you like a 30,000 foot overview of what you would be doing. So the next phase would be the next part of that, that acronym GEM. G is your growth, right? That's getting your traffic. And then the E in the GEM would be email. Okay, you want to drive all that traffic that you're generating onto your onto a software that you can use to email them, right? So this would be your email autoresponder, right? Get people off the platforms that you're using onto your own email autoresponder so you can communicate with them, right? That is securing your traffic, because as long as you're using other people's platforms, you're always going to be susceptible to whatever they decide to do. They may decide to pull the plug on your channel for whatever reason, or organic reach just dies. But if you have people on your email list, you will always be able to reach them, right? Email is king, right? If you ask me, it's it's not as fancy as all these new traffic methods and all the different new shiny shiny object syndrome type ththings that are out there now. Not as fancy, right? Email has been around for a long time, and it is still king, if you ask me. One of the most effective ways to communicate with people. Okay, and then lastly, the last part of the gem is the M, and that's where you monetize. Okay, so whether that's going to be you creating your own digital products, or selling your own physical products, or promoting other people's products as an affiliate. Okay. In my case, and what I would recommend for you if you do go about this, digital products is where it's at, if you ask me, simply because there is very low, I mean, the margins are extremely high. Like, you don't have to deal with tiny margins as smaller margins, right, as you would with your typical physical products, right? Digital products are things you can create one time and sell over and over and over. Okay, this could be, your monetization doesn't have to be digital products, right? It could be consultations, right? One-on-one, if you want to set up meetings with individuals to coach and all that type of stuff, whatever it is you decide to do. But that is basically how simple it is. If you keep it as basic and as simple as this, you can and will see success. Okay, it doesn't have to be any more complicated than that, right? So that's just basically what I'm talking about in this video. And the whole idea is getting that money and using it. You know, once you start generating money, you can start taking the money to reinvest into maybe generating more traffic with paid advertising, or you can take that money and, you know, start using it to invest, putting money aside to grow your assets, to help you more quickly get to that point of financial independence. And that is basically something that I'm going to be documenting, or at least that I'm trying to document on this channel as I go, as we go ahead. It's been a few days since I last put out a video, right? Took a little bit of a break after having recorded a ton of videos for 30 days straight, and then sitting back and evaluating, seeing what's working, what's not working. But I will start doing a lot more technical stuff, more hands-on stuff that you can see and actually go and implement. Okay, so if this is of interest to you, please do go ahead and subscribe. Any questions, comments, or suggestions you have, put them in the comment section below, and I will be sure to answer. If you want to go ahead and give yourself a little bit of a head start and see what this whole a whole world of promoting digital products is all about, go ahead and check out the first link in the description below this video, and there will be a free video there that will really highlight the potential that's out there for you to generate a substantial income with digital products. Okay, thanks for taking the time to watch, and I will catch you in my next video. Ciao.